Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is GoldDucat of the Star Trek Armada 3 development team, and I'm here today to talk to you about Sins of the Prophets. That's right, there is a new release of Sins of the Prophets, which is another Rebellion mod, and we are going to show you how to install it, and then we're going to play it a little bit. That sounds pretty good to me. Hopefully it sounds good to you too. Right, now the first thing you want to do is you want to go onto their page, which is moddb.com, mods, Halo, Sins of the Prophets. Here it is, their beautiful new page. And here we are. Magnificent. Look at all this new stuff that you get. You've got new ships, you've got new visuals, you've got new stations, new planets, changes to the Flood, updated voiceovers, updated soundtrack. It's a really, really big update. One of their developers was telling me earlier that the file size is 3 times the size of their original this time round. So as you can tell, that is a huge change. Okay, so what you do is you're going to have a look at the latest downloads tab. Click on Alpha 5.6. Here it is. And then you will click on here to download it. Once it's downloaded, you'll be faced with something that looks like this. Here it is. This is the 7-zip I'm using in order to download to extract. Now what you want to do, double click on here. That is the thing that you're going to want to extract, and you're going to want to extract it. Let's browse. We're going to go into Computer, C, Users, Chris, that's me, or GoldDucat if you like. Let's stick with GoldDucat. And we are going to find something. My games. Wow, magnificent. Ironclad Games. Mods Rebellion 1.82, not the dev version. Oh yeah, okay, we are just going to click OK, and then off it goes. It's going to extract into the correct folder. Now you'll notice there's a thing called enabledmods.txt here. Now if you are downloading and extracting all of these files directly into your mods folder, that will overwrite your current enabledmods.txt and it will automatically be enabled. And that'll work. Now, as you may have noticed, I double-clicked on the root folder in order to get these things up. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to extract the root folder in there, because that isn't actually going to have any effect, because there's going to be an extra folder structure for you to get through first. That won't work, and you won't be able to start up the mod. And that is bad news, because you really want to play this mod. Oh yeah! Okay, looks like we are getting there now. We're about 2/3 done. And once we're done, we are going to change our enabledmods.txt manually, and I'm going to show you how to do that just to make life a little bit easier for you if you choose not to extract the enabledmods.txt in, which I'm not going to do. And then we're going to get into game. We're going to play a little bit. I think I'll play as the UNSC rather than the Covenant. Okay, there we go. That has extracted into here. This is their beta version, because I have played a little bit of their beta too. Okay, so what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click rename on SOTP Alpha V056, and we're just going to go Control C to copy it, and then we're going to open up our enabledmods.txt. There it is. Right now it's running our beta version of Star Trek Armada 3, but we've got to change that. So I'm just going to highlight it there, Control V. There it is. Done. And there we have it. That should now be functioning and working correctly. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the video short here, because the Camtasia recording device doesn't overly like me going into a full screen window, and we're going to come back to you in just a couple of minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Okay, looks like we are going into game. Magnificent. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the home screen. And what's this we see here? This is new, this is different, this is exciting. And what does it look like to you, ladies and gentlemen? Looks suspiciously like a Halo ring to me. And in the very distance over there, I can see another one. Is it a concern? Is it a wonder? We shall see when we play a game. Now in the background here you can hear some of the wonderful music that has been composed for Sins of the Prophets, I believe. And let's go to a single player game. Single gay game? I suppose we could do that if we like. We're going to have let's do a medium map. Victory options. Keep everything off. Yes, yes. Flood inactive this time because I don't want to get raped. The Flood are incredibly powerful in this game. We may play a game with them on sometime. That ain't going to be today. Okay. And let's click play. We're going to play as the UNSC. And let's choose a nice flag for ourselves. What have we got? Ooh. That looks interesting. And as always, we're going to be yellow. Ooh, nice. That's as close to Cardassia as I can get. Going to play against normal opponents and go. Lovely loading screen there. Okay, and we're already into game. Absolutely magnificent. So, we've got some scouts here. These are the Oni sloops. Oh, they look great. Now you can see a lot of these ships have been, their tangent maps have been redone. In addition to that, let's set these guys off to explore so I know what's going on. We have upgrades to a lot of their models, and it's all looking absolutely fantastic. So let's just assume I'm playing a standard game of Sins to begin with. Okay, that's civilian technology. So we're going to have a couple of these in situ. Magnificent. Okay, let's have a look at capital ships. We can build a Phoenix assault ship. It has a colonize ability. That's always good news. Now, as you can see, when playing as the UNSC, we've got 3 capital ships available immediately. Magnificent. That can never be a bad thing, but they do cost a little bit, so let's...
Many exploration teams have discovered a new colonizable
Let's take
planet.
2 of those fellows, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to
UNSC cannot
build
approve
3
your request
Parises.
at the moment.
Oh, UNFC.
HFFG reporting in.
Now that was a lovely sound effect, and that's created by I Am Sancho, I believe. This is the Paris class frigate.
Phoenix class refit complete.
Once again, it's had some of its, I believe, tangent mapping or bump mapping redone in order to make it look that much better. And look in the background over here. The skyboxes have been redone as well. And it's all looking absolutely fantastic. Look at these things. Beautiful use of team colours on there. Got my little flag. Oh, got another one of these Paris classes. Oh, let's build another one.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
Oh, the UNSC can never afford my requests. We're going to build an interceptor and a bomber, and we're going to give this the colonize ability. Now, I'm taking this a little bit more slowly than I might do otherwise, just by virtue of the fact that I'm terrified.
Phoenix class refit complete.
Okay, alright, that uses up all of our stuff. Stuff and things, man.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
We have made a few upgrades. And so has Sins of the Prophets. Magnificently. What are these drop pods? Oh, excellent. Hyperion nuclear missile. I want one.
Complete.
Okay, right. Let's have a look at our research.
Orbital
Private
structure
sector research. Excellent. First thing I want to do is I want to start researching my abilities to get better materials. Better materials equals more stuff for me.
Situation update, please.
Okay, let's create a fleet out of these guys. I'm going to set them all to travel together. What can I go for? A
Many
dwarf
exploration teams
barren
have
planet,
discovered a
yes.
new colonizable
Let's just
planet.
take a look at this planet for a moment. Look at those new textures they have. Absolutely fantastic. I believe most of these were made by one of their mod crew. I think it was VD, as we like to call him. And he's done a great job on a lot of the planetary textures. We're going to be going to the next planet shortly. But let's have a look at this volcanic planet. Oh, fantastic. Oh, here we go. Zoom out. Better see what my ships are doing. It's important. The more you know. Let's engage that for colonization. We're going to do volcanic exploitation because evidently we're going to hopefully get a volcanic class soon. What's in here? A Paris and a Karen class frigate. I shouldn't think I'll have too many issues with them. And we've got an asteroid over here. Now they're still representative of the base game, I believe, but most of the other planets have changed. I think they've got something like 40 new planet types, which is, whew, that's a lot of them. New bloom effect for some of their engines. Beautiful longsword interceptor here. See if we can get their bombers. Ah, that's the interceptors again. That's me just going mad.
Research order complete.
Where are them bombers? Hey, you. Ah. There you go. Slightly different model, I believe. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. We're getting there. What are my only sloops doing? They're surviving longer than they used to. Which is nice. Okay, the fleet is just getting together, ready for the jump. I think while we're doing this, I'm actually going to go to FX, turn skyboxes off, turn them back on again a couple of times to find a colour I like. Ah, this one looks good. Yeah, I've always liked the red skyboxes, they're always fantastic. Oh, and the ships have jumped. Here we go, here we go.
Slip space jump complete.
I love their little jump portals, I think they're great.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
Let's go straight for the Paris. I think it's a slightly bigger threat. Let's have a look at the Charon. Still looks very cool. Ah, yeah. And look at the difference the mapping has made, particularly with this skybox. That's great. That really is good. Ooh, ooh, explosions. Explosions! And you can hear in the background here, there's even more new music. Wow.
Go ahead, sir. Mac round authorized.
Mac round authorized. That's good news. There you go, she's already down.
Go ahead, sir.
So,
Situation update.
let's get our vessel here
Like the view?
and
I'll clear it with Admiral Cole.
colonize this dwarf barren planet. You can see this ship has already taken a little bit of damage.
Research
That's
order
because she took
complete.
a Mac round in the immediate start of the battle. Okay, let's also research volcanic planets and basic side art because it's important to know if we're going to get attacked. These are some great looking ships and they're really well representative of the Halo universe.
A
There
new
go our drop
colony
pods.
has been founded.
Right,
Frigate Heavy standing by.
okay fleet, let's go.
Coordinates received.
First thing we want to do, build another extractor. Let's have a look at their extractors. We could do that on our homeworld. We've got extractors there. It's all good. Nice. Very nice. Here's our heavy construction yard for the capital vessels. And let's have a look at our frigate construction yard. There she is. Magnificent. This music is extremely good. It's making me feel quite tense. I feel like some shit's about to go down. Well, the flood aren't enabled, so it can't be too shit. I've played a few times against the flood and I cannot handle them. They are full-on bad boys.
Insufficient material.
Let's just bask in this. This really is very, very nice music. It's very spacey as well. I think they've taken inspiration
Research
from
order
another of
complete.
kind of space-based sources and really incorporated it well into a game of this type.
Planet-side infrastructure complete.
Let's not outstay our welcome.
Okay, the fleet's off. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Take a little while to charge up. Oh, and they're off. Let's zoom out and get to their destination. Now we're going to take a little bit more of a pounding on this well because they are 4 Paris classes. Now we only have 4 Paris classes ourselves, so what are we going to fare here?
Situation update, please.
Let's take that Charon out quickly.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
And again, their voice work is second to none in this game. It's really, really good. They've got a lot of members of the community and voice actors themselves to make new voices for them. In addition to the fresh new music that's been made.
Orbital
Oh,
search
there she
complete.
goes.
Prep
Let's
for
take out
pod
this Paris
launchers,
class.
bring weapon systems
Okay, right.
online.
We've not lost anything yet, which is great. This Paris class should go down shortly. Shortly. There she goes. Right. On to the next one.
Engaged.
Let's hope we got some MAC rounds ready. Looked like we had. Woo!
Research
Nuclear.
order complete.
Battle stations.
That was a cool effect. That was a very cool effect. Okay, she's gone. She's gone. On to the next one.
Pod launches bring weapon systems
Look
online.
at those missiles going in, raining in. And she's down. Okay. We are ready to take this world.
Like the view. Set a course.
So let's take it. This is excellent. One thing I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to build a couple more of these Oni sloops. I'm going to build 5 of them, because we can. Excellent. Okay, let's get some more crystal aggregation up. We're going to wait for all these Oni Prowlers to... Oni Prowlers, Jesus Christ. Oni Prowlers to be done, and we're going to let them go
A new
exploring
colony
again.
has been founded.
A new colony has been founded. That is excellent news. We're going to leave our fleet where they are because we don't want to go in anywhere blind. I've made that error before, and it was a fool of a toque. Okay, let's check out what's going on here. We're going to need another bit of civilian infrastructure. One thing we didn't check out was this new dwarf planet texture, which is very, very cool. Dwarf barren planet, this particular one. Look at that, you can see the ridges in there. It looks like some kind of sandblasted world. It's really nice. Really, really good textures. Magnificent. There we go. We've got both levels required for that.
Research order complete.
The next thing we're going to have to do is try and get some of them done on this planet. We'll take some of that away. Looks like we're going to have to wait, ladies and gentlemen. We have 5 Oni sloops. Let's tell them to auto-explore. Where do you need me to prowl? These are cool little ships. I like these. They're quite unlike some of the other UNSC ships. But I think they're very, very cool. They'll never find me. Now, the place I really want to see is this. I want to see if I want to go that way. Have any of our ships elected to go in that general direction? Yes, one. Good. Well, that's good.
They'll never find me. Fears level confirmed. How may we be of assistance?
They've got a 75% chance to dodge as well, which is really quite good.
UNSC forces have engaged the enemy.
They're already being fired at quite heavily. And their thruster capacity has been taken down a
Orbital
little bit.
structure complete.
Which might actually be an effect this world has. Ah, there you go. It's an effect that small planets have. Makes ships slower. That's interesting. That's a mechanic that I don't know if they had in before. I'm not sure that they did. It's a clever mechanic, one that I like. Because of the gravity wells, it would make sense. Right, this sloop is going, so let's see. Ooh,
Oni exploration
slip
teams have
space
discovered
portal.
a new colonizable planet. Research order complete.
Combat class Sentinel and the
exploration
Vanguard
teams have
Sentinel.
discovered a new
That looks like it might be
colonizable planet.
terribly dangerous, but look at it, it looks awesome. I'll have to go and take that one day. I don't think it's going to be today with my minimal fleet. We have a barren planet here. Looks great. Once again, you've got that kind of sandblasted texture. And let's go into this one. Tropical planet. That looks like it might be something I want. It looks like an archipelago kind of world, doesn't it, in certain ports?
Orbital
Like this area
structure
here, it looks like just like a series of large archipelagos. Almost kind of Greece-like, or possibly Denmark-like in some ways. Anyhow, that is Aeon-class carrier. And here we go. Here comes our ship. I think the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to get our trade station up.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
Oh, UNSC, why can't you afford my request? I don't ask for much, do I? Did I ask too much? More than a lot. Here we go.
Oni exploration teams have discovered a new colonizable planet.
It's a planet called Far Isle. It's got signal interference of some form here. And it also has that you go slower. Well, let's take that planet.
Like the view?
I do
Set
like the view
course.
very much. Let's have a click on a couple of these vessels.
Go ahead, sir. Secure comm confirmed. What can I do for you, Commander? Frigate Heavy standing by. Secure comm confirmed. What can I do for
Very
you,
nice.
Commander?
And let's have a look into this.
Like the view?
I love the view.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
Oh yes, very big upgrades. Mac Cannon-y upgrades.
Situation update, please.
You're gonna go over there and you're gonna take that planet. There we go. Right.
Research order complete.
Right. Hopefully we can upgrade this planet a little now because it's losing us money. Yeah, quite a lot of money in fact. Oh, okay, let's sell a bit of that, buy a bit of that. Now, I'm probably going to be told by the Sins of the Prophets crew that I'm terrible at the game, which is probably a reasonably accurate representation of what I'm like at Sins of the Prophets. So, there we go. Rhodesia. Welcome to Zimbabwe. It's changed a little since I was last there. Tiara. Now you notice that these have got a lot of
They are welcome.
nice names. These have been renamed to Temperate planets instead of Terran class worlds, which I like. Another thing that I noticed a couple of minutes ago that I quite liked was it's these gravitational anomalies. I'm not sure if it was called that in the base game, but I actually quite like that. What's this? An asteroid field? Okay, still got one Oni sloop left, chugging along valiantly. Okay, alright, we've got both levels of that on the go. What I want to do is I want to build some military research structures. Ooh, first things first, let's build commercial stations because it's absolutely necessary. Let's check on my ships, they're nearly there. And this one, never have enough money to do anything fun.
Flip space jump complete.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
Alright, let's wreck these fuckers' days. So fucking ready.
Research order complete. Planet-side infrastructure complete.
Boom! Dead.
The view, battle stations, bring weapons online.
This is one thing I really, really like about the Sins of the Prophets mod. It's just that the speed of their combat. I mean, it's a whole different kettle of fish to Star Trek Armada 3, which is the game that I naturally play the most, and I love the speed of the combat. I think it's a really nice change of pace for me, and it's something that you should all experience. So don't hesitate. Download that bad boy. Okay, I think I have another commercial station.
Has been founded.
Oh, another new colony. That's more costs for me to incur. Magnificent. Okay, got another new colony here. Let's see if we can build some more extractors.
Like the view?
One of our Paris classes is actually coming quite close to the edge here. But I'm just going to push on to the next world and hope for the best. It's probably a foolish thing for me to do, but I'm feeling confident. I'm a man. I'm Goldie Cat. You ain't going to stop me. They're going to stop me, aren't they? Let's just make sure that we're doing okay. Yep. Upgrade that and make sure we're getting enough tax income in. See what our income's like. Only 12 a second. It's not majestic.
Like the view?
Orbital structure complete. Research order complete.
Okay, here we go. Fleet is thinking about jumping. I mean, not very hard, but
Let's not outstay our welcome.
here we go. They're off.
Like the view?
Orbital structure complete.
Further into hell. See how the cap ship called?
Planet-side infrastructure
Uppercut.
complete.
Whoosh. Yoga flame. That sloop's gonna get his dick chopped off. It's gonna be okay, son. It's not gonna be okay. Oh.
Secure comm confirmed. What can I do for you, Commander?
Aeon class carrier. Let's look at this. Look at that ship. It's really cool. And it looks like we've just jumped into a tropical planet, like the one we saw earlier.
Orbital structure complete.
I'm a little concerned about that carrier. I think we're going to go for that first. This may result in some losses here.
Priority 1 target identified.
It's gone. Next.
Take the shot.
Oh, taking a couple of Mach rounds here. But the
Orbital
fleet is
structure
holding up
complete.
well. Another one down.
Confirmed. Lieutenant, commence our approach.
This is coming up behind our fleet. Oh, you see that Mach round go off? Okay, down. Next.
Coordinates received.
Okay, we actually survived that relatively unscathed. That's another really nice thing about the Sins of the Prophets mod, is they actually
I see we've made a
they
few.
spent a little bit of time thinking about what they wanted.
Set a course.
And let me just pause here for a moment. And they decided that some of the larger ships, they wouldn't just blow up instantly like the smaller ships do. They seem to drift off course for 10 to 15 seconds and then explode. And I really like that. I think that's an addition that really gives some credence to it, because you see a lot of that in kind of some space-based films, space-based programs, and I really, really appreciate the fact that they went to the effort to do that. These fighters are just duking it out at the minute. They seem to be following each other around in circles chiefly. That's good. That's okay. I'm cool with that. Okay. Right, we've just founded this colony. And it's a tropical planet, so that's extremely good news for us. Let's upgrade it as much as we can in the meantime. Great.
Secure comm confirmed.
Just going to leave our ships there for a moment so they don't kind of get left behind by technology. Okay, we can build the Drusus commercial station yet again. I'm trying to ensure that we get commercial stations on each viable world, because I want to. Let's have a look at it. It looks really cool, really cool. And our military research lab. What does that look like? Again, very nice model. Oh, look at that planet in the background. That is fantastic stuff.
Planet-side infrastructure complete.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was just supposed to be a taster, so I'm going to leave that here for the time being. The chief purpose of my video is to give you a video form of install instructions. I hope that's helped. And now that you've seen a little bit of the game in action, you've seen the detail and the quality of their models and how much it's come on since last time. As I say, it's 3 times the size. And that shows you just a little bit of the massive amount of work that the team has put in. I hope you will go over to the site and give it a good download and play the hell out of it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you in the near future.